What's going on, everyone? We are back with episode 3 of the Let's Play World of Warcraft TBC Classic with the Draenei Shaman. So we had a little bit of a technical difficulty and I've missed about 15 minutes, but basically what we did is we found out there was a Naga threat invading Azure Mist and Silver Mist Isle, and we went in and we took out their warlord. So we will be turning in that quest soon, but while we do this, we are actually down in this corner, and we're trying to scope out who is the traitor. If you watched episode 2, you learned that the goblins capsized the human ship, they caused issues, and there's been a traitor on the human side, the Alliance side, that was causing a stir. So we're basically looking for this flag, and then if you remember, we found a bunch of leaves and a tree bark, and we're going to put on a disguise and see what's going on. So let's go ahead and see who the traitor is. Alright, we're going to turn off everything so that we can watch this all go down. We are disguised as a tree. Oh! Here comes the goblin. Giesel. Oh my. It's the gnome. It's Spark Overgrinds. He's the culprit. They don't give you a very good view angle, but... What's the big idea, Spark? Why'd you call for this meeting? What's the big idea? You nearly blew my cover, idiot. I told you to put the compass and navigation maps somewhere safe, not out in the open for any fool to discover. We discovered it. The Master's gone to great lengths to secure information about the whereabouts of the Exodar. You could have blown the entire operation, including the cover of our spy on the inside. Relax, Spark. I have it all under control. We'll strip mine the Exodar right out from under him, making both you and I very, very rich. What? Relax. Do you know what Kael'thas does to those who fail him, Giesel? Eternal suffering and pain. Do not screw this up. Kael'thas is their master behind this? Our Blood Mist scouts have located our contact. The fool Velen will soon leave himself open and defenseless, long enough for us to strike. Now get out of my sight before I vaporize you. Yes, sir. It won't happen again. Wow. Unbelievable. That's some heavy drama. So, there he is. I mean, he could see us right now. I could just walk by him. Seems a little strange. But basically, we've knocked out that quest. So we gotta head there, but we have a few down here we'll chip off quickly. So what have we learned here? Basically, our buddy Tink Overspark is a culprit here. He's causing a real stir, and they're planning to strip mine the Exodar, which is the Draenei home base ship. It's absurdity. Absurdity. Okay, so let's keep pressing on here and knock out some of these quests down in Silver Mist, and we'll head north. Yeah, we had a light microphone technical issue in the first 15 minutes, so we did miss that one quest with the Naga Warlord, but it's quite alright. We're still pushing. Cowlin.
How may I help?
What could I have done to give the gods cause to lash out at me with such ferocity? All that I cherished is gone, dead or destroyed. My family taken from me by the brutes of the forest. My home razed, my ship sunk. I'm a broken man stranded on a broken island. Perhaps you're here to finish the job? Make it quick. I will not resist. Take my life, stranger. I am too cowardly to do it myself. My hands shiver. The blade will not strike true.
Till next we meet. Can I assist you?
The missing fisherman. We had lived peacefully among the owl beasts on this island for many years. You can imagine my surprise when they stormed the beach and attacked us. I fought tooth and nail, but was easily overpowered as I blacked out from the vicious blows that I'd been dealt. Callan on Azure Mist Isle wants you to recover the remains of his family. This is a really tragic quest. Look for the remains of his family from the Owlkin beasts? I mean, that's just sad. Well, what's sad about it is that we're basically the reason that the Owlkins have, you know, unleashed chaos. Because our ship came and started turning them into, like, animals.
That's still recharging.
just got a big axe. I wonder if that's... I don't think we can use axes. Okay, great. So we are at... Let's see where we're at for herbalism. Are we at 15 yet? 13. Alright, slowly but surely we take out these... I think we just take out a bunch of these and see if we find the remains of the family anywhere. Not exactly a slow process, or a fast process, but... So it seems these beasts can enrage if you take too long to kill them, which is a touch concerning. So we'll do a quick first aid heal and we'll take out another one. So look at this. His house actually got hit by this giant shard from the Exodar too. So this poor man is just really taking a beating. I wonder if these ones can enrage. Ideally not. Doesn't seem like they do. Okay, we are still looking for... Now, these guys can enrage, which scares me a little, so I'll get well fed again. We'll drink for a couple more seconds. And let's go ahead and pull. I don't want to burn as much mana as I've been using. The issue is when these guys enrage, they hit double speed, it seems. Yeah. Attack speed increased by 30%, but they're also dealing more damage. Okay, we are on to the Owl Beast. So we've killed probably like 6 or 7 of these, and we need to, there we go. We got the remains of the Cowlin family. So let's go turn these into Cowlin. There does seem to be a big group quest up here. I'm unsure if I'm capable of handling that alone. It might be a little bit of a slowdown if I try. I don't remember quite what that quest is. Yeah, beautiful on the docks. Maybe we take a screenshot of this real quick. Great. And we're back to it.
Ishnu Allah.
My wife was named Thalrissa, and my daughter Magwyn. Thank you, Bantheus. Their spirits will be at peace now. And that is level 10, folks. So first of all, before we get into the whole level 10 situation, really sad situation here. This poor guy had a family and life on this island, and unfortunately, the ship that I came here in crash landed and busted it all up for him. So that's really unfortunate. We do now have level 10, so what does that mean for us? Well, we can choose a spec. So let's go through while we're walking. We'll check what this group quest is, and we'll quickly check about these. So I know I don't want to go resto right now, because again, if I'm trying to level, it's not what I want to go. I don't want to be a healer. But we have options. Improved Healing Wave, so we can reduce the casting time of Healing Wave by 0.1 seconds. I mean, sounds good. Reduce the mana cost of your healing spells by 1%. Great. Again, for healers, not what I'm going to go here. Enhance, increase your maximum mana by 1%. That's pretty beastly because we do use mana a lot. We don't really use mana right now for our melee skills, though, so maybe not the most effective thing at this time. Increase your chance to block attacks with a shield by 1% and increase the amount blocked by 5%. That's pretty good, too. I do want to grab some silver leaf here. So we'll continue to look at that in just a moment. Oh, failed attempts. That's never good. Ooh. I'm seeing a leak that Wrath of the Lich King has, the release date's been leaked for September 26th, which would be really big. That would be huge. Certainly looking forward to that. If true, very big. Okay, we're gonna get back to looking at these talents here. Okay, so I'm liking the way this shield spec is looking, but let's continue on and see here. Just Ellie, reduce the mana cost of your shock, lightning bolt, and chain lightning spells. That's pretty good. I mean, I use those a lot. Increase the damage done by your lightning bolt, chain lightning, and shock spells. You really like the way that Ellie looks. You really do. But I'm tempted by enhancement, and I think I want to push on it. It just feels fun. So, man, it's a hard decision. Let's wait a second. We'll decide on our walk back to town. But right now, let's check this quest out. Is it an escort? My family was attacked. Oh my God, it's Magwyn, his daughter. My family was attacked by the Murlocs and Owlkin of this island several weeks ago. I managed to escape, but I think that my mother and father have been slain. No, your dad's still alive. Escort her through the island. Suggested 2 players. We get a green set of bracers for this. Let's try it, and we're gonna actually increase our shield. Okay, this could be tough because this is meant for 2 players. Are we fully buffed in all ways? We're well fed. We got everything. Let's see how we do. This is a hardcore escort quest. Sip at Joe first. I mean, we can't not reunite these 2. He was so crushed. He'll be so pumped to see. Is she gonna walk this slow the whole time? That's what I'm unsure about. Because there's a lot of mobs that might have to die first. So we'll start pulling.
I need to get closer.
The other question is, will she help me fight? She will. Great. I can't believe she survives. He was just telling us how his daughter's name is Magwyn. Trying to clear the road a little bit. I got you. I got you. It's when they enrage that we really run into issues. So if we pull multiple, we're in trouble.
Hello.
I don't know how much health she has. We'll walk with her. Moonwing Den. So, very risky a walk here. Just very slowly trudging. I don't know why she wouldn't want to run through here. Okay, let's down this one. As long as none spawn on us, we're okay. Earthshock does such big damage, it's very nice. We'll open these barnacle clamps because they really do take quite a bit of space in the bags. And you can sometimes get a pearl out of them. Okay, let's pull some of these. We might end up pulling 2 here. We seem to be okay. I have to imagine things get harder, because it does say it's a 2-person quest. But I suppose if we stay ahead of these mobs and not too many aggro, we're in good shape. This is her house up here, so we just have to get past the house to her dad. Wait, what? Did she cast that? Is she a druid? Seems to be. Okay, let's heal up. Oh shit, I hit her. It's okay. Okay, keep pressing. We're gonna have ourselves a fight here. don't like a resist. These are the guys that can rage too, so we don't like that one bit. I guess the issue is that if you start losing health, you're in big trouble. My poor family, everything's been destroyed. You're wrong, and I know that. We gotta get to the, your dad down on the dock. Got this. I mean, to get green bracers for this quest is hugely worth. Maybe come out, yeah. Be careful. Be very careful. A lot of aggro mobs down here. So we're rested halfway through level 10 too, which is great. We'll have quite a few skills to train at level 10. Let's actually look at our talent tree. We're going to have a walk ahead of us, so we'll take a look. She's going to see her dad right up here, which is really going to be big for everyone's morale. Is she going to pick it up to a sprint? Actually, not that hard of a quest. I had feared it might be significantly more challenging, but seemingly not. Alright. Maybe pick it up to a run here, Magwyn. As we jaunt down the path here. I mean, she should see him at this point, right? You know? Fully sprints. Oh, what comes with enhanced is improved Ghost Wolf, which can make it an instant cast. Daughter, father!
I am honored.
Tears of joy stream down Callan's face. How can I ever repay you for this? Bantheus, please, take this heirloom. It symbolizes a sacred bond of friendship, trust, and love amongst the Night Elves. You are a brother to me, from this day until the end of time. Callan's Bracers of Kinship. That's actually pretty sick. They're cloth, but they give you a stamina boost, which is big. Alright. Great. Now we're headed back down. Yeah. And we have Call of Fire. We have quite a few good quests ready to rock. So while we're running back, I do just want to look at the talents here. So we're going to be pushing in the enhancement tree. We'll probably work on our shield spec. Let's see. Next here, we can increase the amount of damage reduced by Stone Skin Totem and Wind Wall Totem by 10%. And reduce the cooldown of your Grounding Totem. Thundering Strikes improves your chance to get a critical strike with your weapons by 1%. You can get 5% crit strike boost from that. I mean, it's all pretty beastly. Eventually we get dual wields, Storm Strike. Ellie gets Totem of Wrath. A lot to be intrigued by. And Resto must get, yeah, Earth Shields, okay. So we need to swim across. We have a little bit of a run ahead of us. Unforge. A lot of running back in the early days. Check one. Maybe we can check off a couple of these root trappers while we're making our way. I mean, that quest is just terrible drop rates. If we head straight this way, we may be alright, but we are heading straight through their town, which is always concerning. That should taunt them. I'm not sure why this fella's not being taunted. we pull too many of these, trouble is in store. But I think we might be alright. I don't like that they can slow me. So we might try to pop up through the woods, swing here, check off a couple root trappers, and make our way back to Odysseus' Landing. Those totems are so helpful when you're trying to run. Okay, so keep an eye out for root trappers. There's one. They should be a breeze to take down because they're pretty low level now. Alright, so we just need a couple more as we make our way to town. I don't like these flesh striders because they will attack. Nothing like when you actually get the loot, you know? We do have a couple peace blooms around here we should probably grab. Bunch of root trappers, some peace bloom. This might put us to 15 on the herbalism, which would be great, because now we can farm earth root. Okay. Seriously?
That's still recharging.
So that should put us at 15. Let's just make sure. Great. So we can get earth root now. We need to work on our alchemy. There's a lot to do, you know, as a up-and-coming shaman here. Definitely a lot to do. We have quite a few root trappers here, too. We just need one more of their vines. Making really great progression here. Hopefully this fella down here has the last one for us. Let me move this to a new window just so I can have a whisper window. Okay, great.
I can't cast that yet.
Didn't quite get it. Just need one more of these. It's so frustrating. We'll get those on the walk back up north. But for now, let's head back to Odysseus, see where we go from here. There's little Tink Overspark, the traitor. Spark Overgrinds. See what Admiral Odysseus has to say. That traitor is going to wish he'd never messed with the Alliance Naval Command. I can't believe it. It was the gnome all along. I should have known. Spark must be brought to justice. I need you to go down to the beach and find that deceitful gnome. Once you find him, get whatever information you can out of him. If a high-ranking official of the Alliance has committed treasonous acts, who knows how many others are corrupt. And Bantheus, use force if you have to. Oh, and we're gonna get a fat weapon out of this. Let's go.
For the Alliance.
Greetings.
With Warlord Sriz Tizded, the possibility of a Naga invasion is now only a distant memory. We are safe for the time being. You have shown that you were nothing like that filth that was Archimonde. Accept this as a gift from the Night Elves. So neither of these I can use. But I will sell the sword. Alright, let's go down and take out Tink. Alright, here he is. We have to speak to him first, and then the battle begins.
Need assistance?
It's over, Spark. The Admiral knows it was you who betrayed the Alliance. Now you're either going to cooperate with me and tell me everything that you know, or we're going to engage in some fisticuff.
Off and away.
Here we go. Does it frighten you to know that there are those that would serve the Legion with such devotion as to remain unwavering citizens of your pointless... Live in fear, die by the will of Kael'thas. It's all the same. Uh-oh. And now I cut you. We're going to battle here. What, we can throw dynamite? This guy's no joke. We put him down with ease, though. We got the trader's communication. Let's head back to base. Alright. So we may have finished that quest line. I'm not sure where it continues.
Good day to you. Need help? Light be with you.
Did you find the lying dog? Incredible. That was all part of their master plan. The information must reach the king and your own leaders. The implications are staggering. So he's going to have to run that back to Stormwinds. So these are the things. If you're a hunter, you get a crossbow. There's a pretty sweet sword. This is a two-hand mace. Mick Weaksauce's meat tenderizer. This is going to double our DPS. Or we could go staff, but I'm definitely going with Mick Weaksauce. This is sweet. You must get this information to your people, Banthius. While your brave acts have certainly slowed down the plans of Kael'thas and his Dark Master, the attacks will undoubtedly continue. Take the trader's communication to your leader. They must see this for themselves. Perhaps they will be able to better understand some of what was written.
Be careful.
Alright, let's put on our new mace. We'll sell some things up north. Alright. We have put a stop to that, but we know that there is trouble. Kael'thas is causing issues for us. So I need one more root trapper on this walk up. Toss a rock biter and the new weapon. Alright, hopefully this guy has what we need.
It's too far away.
How does the new weapon hit? Let's see. It's enriched lasher root actually heals me. That's pretty nice. This is a really annoying quest, man. It takes so long, huh? So I'm in hopes that I can get one more of these. We turn that in. We sort of settle that quest out. What were we gonna get out of this? I don't even recall. There's got to be some more. Here we go. Alright. Can't quite get it. Why is that such a low drop rate? I mean, at some point, it's just not worth hunting still, you know? You waste a lot of time. Ah, there's one. We'll go for this one. You can actually see the Exodar right there. We will head there at some point. Okay, great. Let's take him down. Give me what I need. These are brutal, man. If this doesn't have it, then, and I don't see another one, I'm out. There's a couple, so we may have a chance here. Not quite, but we did get some leather boots. Nope, not quite as good as what we have. A Draenei youngling. It's kind of crazy how low the drop rate of these is. See if we can get that here. Nope, can't quite. One of these surely has to have what we need.
My mana is low.
So we're just looking for one more root trapper vine. And they just don't want to drop. Luckily, there's quite a few root trappers around here. At least I thought there were. There's one. And this should be our guy. They refuse to drop. Alright, I think we're just gonna head back to town because this is too much of a waste of
I
time.
need to get closer.
Okay, so we head back to town and we turn these on. Alright. We're turning in some big quests here. Get ready for this. And we seem to have a new quest, which is the Shaman Call of Fire to get the Fire Totem. So that's very exciting. Now, I do want to go to the Alchemy Trainer, or maybe it's the Tradesman, and pick up a couple empty vials, I think it is, that I need. Yep, empty vials. So we'll grab some of those.
I can't carry anymore.
Do I want to go? I definitely want some healing pots. Maybe we'll make like 5 of these. And then we'll make some minor defense pots so that we can constantly have solid defense. We'll make all of these.
Inventory is full.
Oh, geez. Okay, let's sell some things. I definitely need more bags because you run into this issue pretty consistently. It's just absolutely what I need. Okay, I'll make all of these. So we have a lot of potions, which is great. We'll now have some defense potions. Slowly progressing, but making actually some really solid progression right now. Am I able to read this? That's kind of cool. Several years worth of planning have been lost. King Sunstratter. Wow, they actually have a message from Kael'thas. That's kind of cool. The Alchemy Trainer might be able to... Can't do anything until 15. So let's start by turning in this quest.
Chronokai Christor.
You have returned. Exarch Menelaus takes the letter from you and begins to read. Damn them. Damn them all to the nether. They've had a spy watching everything that we've done. And for how long? I will notify Velen at once. You've done us a great service, Bantheus. Be on guard, as I will be contacting you once the prophet has given me instruction as to what to do. You have survived the wilds of our new home and shown yourself a cut above the others. I believe that you have come of age to assist those battling on the front lines of Bloodmist. The Hand of Argus could use a Draenei like you. Report to Turalius, the pack handler. You'll find him outside the Exodar, tending to the Elec. Give him these orders so that he may direct you towards your duties on Bloodmist. Very cool. So we're going to finish up here before we head there, but I love that. Now, I think this is our Fire Totem quest. Once again, you are to be tested, and this time the chaotic element of fire must be understood if you're to create a totem to harness its energies. To the northeast of the coast is a sacred place of fire known as the Emberglade. Amidst its burned trees stand Temper, a fire elemental of great power, and the one that you must speak with. Go to him now, and may the elemental spirits of Azeroth go with you. But let's train first. So we get Flame Shock, which is huge. Flame Tongue Weapon, Strength of Earth Totem, and that seems to be it. So let's take a look at what we just got while we head way up here, because we have a couple quests to chip off to the north. So I think I'll head towards Call of Temper first, but let's make our way up and kick right. While we do that, we have some new skills. We have Flame Shock, which instantly sears the target with fire, causing 21 fire damage immediately and 28 fire damage over 12 seconds. Love that. We also got Flame Tongue Weapon, which is a new buff. So as opposed to just increasing DPS, this imbues the shaman's weapon with fire. Each hit causes 4.2 to 13 additional fire damage based on the speed of the weapon. Slower weapons cause more fire damage per swing. I love that. And we get a fire around our weapon. That's really big. And we also got Strength of Earth Totem. Now what this is going to do, this is an Earth Totem. Summons the Strength of Earth Totem with 5 health at the feet of the caster. The totem increases the strength of party members within 20 yards by 10. That's actually really good. Do we want to grab these quests and then head east? Maybe that's what we do in case there's some carryover there. Okay, so we're headed into the Still Pine. At least I think. These are the little furbolgs that we helped. We've learned their language now. Yep, these are the Still Pine Defenders. Okay, we have a couple quests for them, which is exciting. So before we head to Blood Mist Isle, we'll actually finish up here. Beasts of the Apocalypse. My brother and I were hunting in the woods to the east when we were ambushed by strange insect-like beasts. Such aberrations have never been seen before in Azure Mist. Could they be a sign of the coming apocalypse? The apocalypse that you are destined to prevent? If you're truly the promised one, you'll strike them down. And we actually get some green pieces out of this, so this is highly worth. Murlocs. Why here? These are dark days, Promised One. Even the Murlocs are kicking our tails, literally. Unfortunately, more than just my ego's been bruised. So we need to head and recover sacks of Still Pine grain from the Murlocs. Okay, so we have a couple quests to help our buddies out here. Alright, let's see what the king here has to say. High Chief Stillpine. For centuries, we lived in relative peace with the creatures of the land. Several months ago, curs began to see dark omens. The peace that we enjoyed for so long was to be lost. The extent of the catastrophe could not be known. So it would be that the gods would shatter our lands, turning both friend and foe against us. But there was something else. Amidst the chaos, a hero would rise. A hero not of Stillpine blood. The Promised One would deliver us from devastation. That prophesied hero was you. Wow. So that seems to be it for the quest he gives. So we can actually head to the east now. We're going to take out a couple of these Ravager beasts, and we're going to get the Call of Fire quest. Wow, there's Murlocs down there too, but we don't want to head down there. I wish these dropped the roots that I need. Okay, a couple mobs here, so actually concerning. We need to be very careful. So we need some Ravager hide, and we also need to head to the Fire Elemental out this way. Now these Ravager hides are level 10, so we're not dealing with some tiny things anymore.
I'm out of range.
Let's see how we handle these. I'm really liking the Flame Tongue weapon. So a couple, I really want to continue getting my herbs, because I think that's going to be big. Though I have the hardest time seeing where they are. A lot of mobs here to be careful of. I think we pull with Flame Shock. Or sorry, pull with Lightning Bolt, use Flame Shock for the DOT, then start bashing. lot of fire damage. Some sort of mail belt. Alright, so he's going to make his way over here. I'm going to stay by my totem, because I want that strength boost, which is huge. The fact that we're getting 4 strength off of our battle elixir, and then we're getting 10 strength off our totem is actually pretty insane. That's really big for our skill. And we need to stay in range of this totem, so we'll back up a little. We'll throw the DOT on him. Come on back, let's get our totem buff. Oh, the totem is actually dropped out, so we'll pop that back down. We seem to be handling these with ease. It's when there start to be more than one that we run into issues. Always is the case. The failed attempts on those are so frustrating. So these Ravagers are just sort of this aberration. They're not real creatures that live here.
It's too far away.
I really do like the Strength of Earth totem. Alright, that's 3 of the hides, not bad. Running a little bit low on mana, so we do want to be careful of that. What is the range on this totem? Seems like we get within 20 yards, so actually not bad, because that's a decent ways off. Okay, a little bit concerned on my health at this point. Again, we're making our way down to the Fire Elemental here in the Emberglade. And we should hit level 11 with this kill. Hand on the potion just in case. That's level 11. Full health, full mana. So, a level 11, I don't get anything else yet, but we will head down to the Emberglade here. And let's see if we can get our fire totem. This is pretty cool. This could be maybe a screenshot as well that we might want to take. Maybe we get a little closer here. I trust the burning I see behind your eyes is from a desire to grow and understand. Good. Talune has sent you here because he sees your potential to both learn and help with a problem that the crash of your Exodar has caused. We shall see. One of my brethren, Hatur, has gone insane, no doubt because of the crash of your ship. He's begun demanding that the local owl beasts worship him. This will not continue. None of us would even impersonate a god. It falls to you to restore the balance. First, you must retrieve their ritual torch, which has been taken by the crazed wildkin inside Stillpine Hold. Bring the torch to me. Okay, we have some killing to do then. Alright, so let's make our way back. We'll take out a couple more of these Ravagers. I'd like to chip away all these quests before we close out the episode today. Make sure that we're getting our fire totem. Make sure we're clearing out the Stillpine Hold. We may not do the Murlocs just because of time, but we'll see. Alright, drop our Strength of Earth. You know, with level 11, we do get another talent point, so we will take another shield spec. I like block chance.
I need to get closer.
So I remember this area because one of the last times that I was playing a shaman, I was doing a hardcore game where if you die, you delete your character. And it was right here killing these Ravagers that I died. So I remember them all too well. They hit pretty hard. If you're not paying attention, which I wasn't really, you can get yourself in some trouble. Oops, I keep forgetting that I have a heal.
I'm out of range.
That is something I'm capable of. Big damage. Big damage. Let's get ourselves armor boost from our elixir. We'll get ourselves well fed, and we're gonna head into these quests ready to take on a whole bunch of mobs. Okay, I should have drank water during this, but we're just gonna press on. 2 mobs here. That might be too many. All right, solid progression. Bash on him. All right, we just need one more
I
hide.
need more mana.
I have no mana. Bring him back towards the totem. How long does this stay up? 2 minutes? So you can get a couple mob kills per totem. Having a heal from both potions and Gift of the Nara, which requires no mana, is really big. And there's our last hide. Great. So we're going to make our way back to Stillpine Hold. Now, this is a bit risky, so I'll pop on Gift of the Nara, and I'm just going to charge forward. What's nice about Gift of the Nara, too, is it scales. So right now at level 11, it's healing me for 200, but, 5 levels ago it was not healing for that much, and 5 levels from now, it'll heal me more. So that's really nice. Okay, so we need to go turn this in. We also need to find the ritual torch, which is going to be from one of the mobs inside of the cave. This, I recall, being a tough drop rate, but we'll see if that actually is the case. I want that silver leaf, but maybe not right now with those mobs there. Kurg the Revelator. Big quest turn in here. These are ugly little creatures. Even the blind watcher could see them, and he's blind. Not only is the prophecy true, this armor is also amazing. Surely it is armor fit for a champion, and I will sell it to you for a discounted price. For less one. Furless one? I jest. The first piece is complimentary. Yeah, we're getting these pants. Toss those on. Oof. Man, I'm really upgrading my gear quick. Okay, we're headed in, boys.
That's still recharged.
We seem to be buffed in a way that's optimal. Oh, hold on. We have a bunch more quests that just popped up. I forgot there were so many quests here. They must be to kill mobs inside. Yeah, search Stillpine Hold for clues. I am Stillpine the Younger, heir to the Stillpine legacy. As you can see, my defenders have set up a death trap for the raving wildkin that attack from inside Stillpine Hold. While we're able to hold them off out here, none of my defenders have been able to infiltrate the hold. If you could get inside and slay their leader. These guys are putting it on me here. I have quite a handful inside of this. So we basically need to go in here, kill a ton of guys, and kill their leader. So this could be something serious, folks. All right. So I need to kill 9 of these, and hopefully get the ritual torch, which is going to be big. Seem to be doing decent damage, though. I like that. We'll just keep pressing down. I'm guessing the leader is down under. No, he seems to be up top. Good to spot early. At least I think. I don't know that I can get there from here, but we'll see. This could be scary, folks. Yep, we got 2 mobs on us. This is where things are going to get very intense very quickly.
That spell isn't ready. Yeah.
We need to be really on top of our game. There are a lot of mobs in here. Using our totems will be absolutely critical. And maintaining mana, maintaining health. Great, we got the ritual torch, so that's one thing done. There's just so many mobs in here, it's actually kind of insane. Nice, nicely popped. Okay, we're still well fed for 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna get some mana, and if we work our way over here, we actually should be in decent shape, because all we have to do in here is kill 9 of these and the chief, so we don't have to dig that far in. There's a lot of guys over here. Okay, hitting him pretty well so far. I'm not going to use a shock because I want to maintain mana. Okay, let's get the kill. Great. Now the boss is right here, so I'm actually going to take him. I'll drop a totem. We want to make sure we get probably 2 casts off on him. I do have my lightning shield up. Okay, this is going to be big damage here. He's a big boy. Oh man, he's hitting extremely hard. Gift of the Naru on that. Okay, so now we just have to kill 9 of these. Or really 4 more. Which shouldn't be that bad. We'll drop our totem. Okay, another one here. They come quick, but luckily we have melee damage. See, if you were a mage here, or a warlock, and you're low on mana and aggro like this, it's really problematic. But it's concerning when I don't have Naru up. Luckily I do have a potion up. Okay, we just need 2 more of these fellas. No mana. I'm gonna be taking my chances, though. You gotta play an optimized game, you know? Now we may be able to get a spawn on the way out of here. I think that's what I'll try to do. Okay, just need 1 more, so let's make our way towards the exit. Ideally pull 1 on our way out. It seems to be doable. We'll just get this guy. We can get 3 casts off before he even gets near us.
Not enough mana.
I really do like that flame time bonus. Seem to be doing 7 damage on each swing. That's pretty good. Okay. So we're in a solid place quest-wise. We actually might be just about finished here. Okay. Let's turn in. All right. This may very well be the opportunity that we needed. I will send an attack at once. The Stillpine, thank you for your service, Pantheus. We are getting an upgrade at the belt tier, so that's fantastic. 29 armor on that. And Kurz the Revelator has a quest for us. The Kirkin is lurkin'. After the crystal storm had subsided, a beast of myth appeared in our village, brought here by the invading Wildkin. This beast, the Kirkin, laid waste to our village. Many Stillpine were slain in defense of our lands by this fiend, and many have since lost their lives attempting to subdue the beast. In my visions, I have seen 1 defeat the Kirkin. That one must be you, Bantheus. You are our only hope. Enter Stillpine Hold and slay the Kirkin. Bring me his hide as proof of the deed. So in order to do that, I'm actually going to pop out here, and we're going to grab the fire totem that we need in order to take this mob down. I think having a fire totem is going to be a critically helpful piece. Now we can get that silver leaf. Oh, okay. Friend. As long as this doesn't fail. Great. Okay, we're gonna head straight for the Ember. Yo, Moose. Sorry, I actually did not see your chat here. This is not hardcore, however. This is just prep for Lich King, but I have not died yet, so, I mean, we're trying to maintain hardcore as we can, but, you know, if we die, we die. But we try to play an optimized game, so. This is technically our Let's Play. Okay, this is a stressful area, though, because I have died here in the past. Just make sure these mobs are slowed, and we're going to get ourselves a fire totem. So I'm going to move these things down and make some room for the fire totem. Alright, we got the ritual torch. See how its fire never goes out? That is the work of Hatur. It is a symbol of his arrogance. Flame is meant to consume that which it burns and then itself die, to be reborn anew another time. I would help you douse the torch, but it must stay lit for you to deal with Hatur. We will let it burn a little while longer. The owl beasts of Moonwing Den on Silver Mist Isle, far to the southwest, have been deluded into thinking that Hatur is a god to be worshipped. What he truly is a fallen elemental who needs to be put out of his misery. That torch is the key to his downfall. Hatur regularly demands that these owl beasts burn an effigy in his honor. So when you light it, he will come. Slay him and bring me the ashes, then use the orb in his satchel that I will give you to return to me here. So that's nice. He's going to give me a fast return, but that walk is this far, which is a little bit concerning. So at this point, I need to make a decision. Am I going for the fire totem or am I going for the Kirkin? I think I want fire totem first. Reason being, I can hearth halfway there, knock out this quest, fly back to this guy, and then we can call it a session. The LB into bandage was highly optimized. Yeah, we're trying to play a highly optimized game here. I do need to be logging soon, so I want to make sure that I can conclude this episode with a big fire totem optimization. So we'll get the fire totem, and in this episode we've done a bunch of pretty solid things. We've hit level 10, we've begun to spec, we're halfway to 12, we're going to get the fire totem, and then when we log in next, we'll be ready to take down the Kirkin at Stillpine Hold, we'll check out the Exodar, and we're going to make our way over to Blood Mist Isle, where the quest progression actually gets pretty fun. I like it over there. Ideally, I can finish this Root Trapper quest too, which might even be gray to me at this point.
I need to get closer.
Let's see.
I can't cast that yet.
These guys have been hard to take down. They just don't want to drop the last piece. The only issue I have with the Draenei starting area is there's just an extraordinary amount of running. And until I get Ghost Wolf, it's not really optimized. I cannot get the last piece. I've probably killed 30 of these Root Trappers in hopes of getting the kill, but it hasn't happened.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Will this be the vine we need? I don't know that this 8th Root Trapper vine exists. I think they're just kind of scamming me here. Okay, great. So we got the 8th. We finally finished that. So we will have a quest to turn in. There's a friend. So let's head down. We've got a little bit of a run. So let me just look at this Call of Fire quest. Do we actually... I think we just need the ashes and the torch, and we're good to rip. It's frustrating that they make you literally go from the top right of the map to the bottom left. We're playing on Benediction right now. We've got Orontis at level 19. I am level 11. And we're basically trying to level a couple characters for Wrath of the Lich King here, which hopefully, it seems like might be coming out September 26th. So we've got, what, 2 months? Pretty much 2 months. So we should be getting a 50% EXP buff at some point, which you do like to see. There's the island we're headed to. We've actually made solid progression. I feel like this episode's been a lot of running around, not a lot of excitement, but we've probably made some of the best progression in this last hour than in any of the others. I mean, I guess the first episode we had some serious levelage, but we're doing our best here. This could be intense, folks, actually. This could be very intense right now.
That's still
Get off our stone claw. We've got a lot of mobs here. One more slow. Let's keep pushing. Concerningly low on health. Okay, we should just about make it here. Let's jump into the water and swim across. Yeah, we are on the Benediction server. We have to go right to the middle of this map. I'm unsure how challenging this quest is. Looks like it wants you to be about level 11 for this. So let's head up. I can actually grab a little bit of earth root here, which I do want. I haven't been able to get that before, so I'm gonna grab this. Okay, Moonwing Den. We need to get right to the middle here. So we're up on Flame Tongue. Oh man, a lot of mobs here. I actually do need to be careful. Kind of a concerning amount of mobs in this area. And these beasts enrage, so we do want to be careful about that. Here comes another one. He's enraged. We got this fella here. He's off. Okay. We still need to press through. This is no walk in the park, folks.
That's still Redrun.
I think right there's where we're headed. Okay. Here we go. The effigy is right in the middle, actually, over here. So can we get close to it? Yep. Okay. Let's light this afire. Oh my god. Requires the ritual torch. Dear God, that was terrifying. Oh man. Alright, we gotta take this fella down. If I get any aggro here, we're in big trouble. I probably should have cleared the area first, but that's alright.
I can't cast that.
Easy kill. Hauteur's Ashes. Okay, while we wait on that, because we are taking damage still, we're going to drink. Let's just make sure I've done the quest right, and I think I've hearth back to him. Yep. Okay, luckily this teleports us back instantly, too. Fantastic. That really saves a lot of time. Do not speak to me again until you have Hauteur's Ashes. We've got him. It is a valuable... Jeez, I can't read. It is a valuable lesson that you learn here today. It is the story of endings and new beginnings. When first we spoke, I told you that fire was not just destruction, but also a renewing force of the elements. Through your actions, you have both destroyed and saved Hauteur, for he shall be reborn from his ashes. What the heck? Here he is. What is happening now? Thank you, Shaman. I am reborn and will burn brighter than ever before. Is there a quest now? There seems to be, but I can't get it yet. There we go. You have done a great thing here today in your pursuit of understanding your relationship to the flame. Remember to always treat it with the utmost respect, lest you get burned. I saved a portion of Hauteur's ashes for you. Use them in the creation of your fire totem, and remember that all you have learned in their attainment. Now, return to Tulun. Amazing. What did we get there? We didn't get the fire totem. He gave us something. And I don't know what. So this part of the quest has me going all the way back to town. I think maybe I'll go to the inn. We'll finish up the Kirkin in the next episode, and then we'll head to Bloodmist. Because I don't know how challenging the Kirkin actually is. And we do have the Murloc quest as well, so I'm going to head back. Because Hearth's not up for 51 minutes. There's no, like, unstuck ability to Hearth back, is there? I would like to get back. I think we'll head back. We will turn in the quest we have, and we'll see where we end up. Really successful session, I'd say. This road should take us right back to town. Yeah, so we made some serious progression. I'm not at all upset about where we pushed to. Okay. How are we liking the Let's Play? Are we enjoying the vibe? Are we soaking in and immersing ourselves in the game? I know I am, and for those of you who are here with me, I appreciate that. Even if it just plays in the background while you game alongside, that is the mission, is just to kind of soak in the experience and enjoy it. Actually relax, take in the experience of leveling. Because sometimes we fly right through it, we miss out on the story. And that's not what I wanted to do this go around. I wanted to actually soak it in and have some fun. So this will be episode 3. The episode in which we hit level 10. We began to become an enhancement shaman. And we also got our fire totem, which we're going to get right here to end the episode, which is very exciting. Great conclusion for this episode. Excuse me. Excuse me. And it'll be episode 4 that we finish up Azure Mistile and we head to the Blood Mistile, which has some fun things, some fun happenings, and some really cool quests over there too. Bantheus. Alright, so we're going to turn in these quests. First, we'll turn in medicinal purposes. This was the root trapper quest that took me way too long.
Blessings upon you. Remain.
Alright. Oh,
The Naru have not forgotten.
an alternative. The girl is too far gone for mere ointments to be effective. There may be another way. The Forest of Azure Mist holds many secrets, one of those being a rare plant known as the Azure Snapdragon.
Be
Interesting,
kind
okay.
to those.
I mean, sure. I can check that off along the way.
What do you need, stranger?
You have passed through the cleansing fire of destruction and been renewed, Bantheus. This is not unlike the tribulation the Draenei people are currently undergoing, and through saving Hatur from himself, you have secured your connection to the elemental fire of this world. You should know that the Prophet has been asking for you. Having heard of your success in your trial, the creation of your fire totem will have to wait until you've spoken with him. This is a rare honor. You must hurry to the XR to see him at once.
You come back sometime.
Okay, so maybe we won't be getting the fire totem this episode because I did not realize there was an additional part to the quest. But that means when we turn back in for episode 4, we'll be finishing Azure Mist Isle and getting our fire totem. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you in the next one.